So I'll just talk a few minutes about my interactions in the city of Richmond. I had a car and I drove over there, and I had purple dogs, so I just got out. There'd be a bunch of children, and I'd get out and I'd go meet them. And I think we need to do something to change the situation because we are just running out of jail space, and welfare is just rampant. It's a situation. There's IQs all over the board. Just normal. So it's not that, and it's not the color of their skin, except for they can kind of be discriminated against because there's so many kind of left out of society because they're in the city and they're poor, so they don't get the interaction. Schools are lacking a lot. There's a lot of low income people in the city, so the schools don't get the financing they need. So it is a little bit of an emergency to make sure they get the interaction and the schooling and the attention that some of them do not get at home because the parents are in jail or working. Or you think about segregation and the grandparents dropped out of school before they could read. So reading is essential. We need to make sure they have clubs and things like that to go read and learn to read. I'm into clubs, university students going and running clubs after school, like snow skiing. They could sell cookies, they could go snow skiing, hiking, camping, fishing. I would just go pick up kids, and mom's like, I had a nice car, so they're like, yeah, go ahead, take them. So I took them to Maymont, took them to the museum, and two little boys said, Miss Ellie, we just want to go fishing. I sometimes took them for pizza. One of the high school kids, I took her to a modeling agency, and they said, well, you're too short, but you could do TV commercials. I said, well, get in theater class. She said, we don't have theater class. You upper middle class people, you ignore this, and it's going to bite you in the butt because we're going to have more and more welfare and more people going to jail, and that's going to make your taxes go up. So I can tell you what to do, or you can try to figure it out yourself, but I would definitely have clubs and make sure they get activities like swim team. What a disability to not learn how to swim when you have the James River. You know how kids party. Somebody may have a lake house, but if you can't swim, you're probably not going to go and water ski. So swim team. I personally wrote Dominion and sent them a painting to auction off for money to get these kids all swimming. The upper middle and the upper class, they all know how to swim. So these poor kids need to know, and they're angry. Their parents don't swim, and they have a chip on their back for good reason. But yeah, you got to catch them up, make sure they get socialized. It's just nice. It's human. It's let's try to fix this situation. If they're rude to you, they probably are angry. And rudeness comes in many shapes, forms, colors. It's just rude. And don't let them be rude. So don't be rude to me. I want to help you. Thank you.